Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I am back with another reaction. So yeah, which I'm actually very happy about because I'm sorry that it hasn't come sooner. So I'm planning on actually filming 2 videos today so that I can post one soon and then post another one soon so that I feel like I've got some ahead. Because I feel like I do things quite last minute. It's like I want to film and then post and then film and then post. But I'm planning on just like filming a couple today so that I have some ahead. And yeah, pre-planning, you know, which I'm trying to get into. Like the thing of pre-planning, you know, feeling prepared for things. We are reacting to something very, very, very exciting today. Because if you have been here before or were here like, you know, 2 years ago when I was posting last, then you will know that I used to react to Bill Burr. Now, I really liked Bill Burr. I used to find him very entertaining to watch and very funny, and I feel like I wanted to just go back into that because I thought, you know what, one way to pick up my mood when I'm, you know, reacting is to react to Bill Burr. So that is the plan today. I have found a video called The Midlife Crisis of Gen X Explained. I mean, I'm Generation Z. I actually don't quite know what, I'm gonna have to search up. Actually, where is, I don't know where my phone is because I was going to search it up. Well, when I find my phone, or I'll search it up on my computer, who Generation X are. But it's called The Midlife Crisis of Generation X Explained. So I assume Generation X is before me. No, yeah, before me, so they're older than me because it says midlife crisis. So they must be like older, maybe like 40s, in their 40s or 50s or something. I don't know. But I'm going to search it up, who they are, and then I'm going to react to it and get back into Bill Burr because I'm very excited to get into that today. So yeah, let's get on with the video.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr. How are ya?
I don't know. What are you going to do? So anyway, you know, there's a big thing out there. I want to let you guys know this shit where it's just like, you know, they try to make you feel, all these fucking apps, they make you feel bad about aging. And all of these people are getting like plastic surgery now. I'm telling you, you don't need to do it, okay? You're going to fucking die. All right? That's Generation X, my generation. They're 50s, taking testosterone and shit, posting before and after pictures on the internet. It's hilarious. Shirtless, like trying to attract women.
Oh my God.
And it's funny, they look good. They look like Rambo here, but in the neck, you see the divorce, the bad relationship with the kids, the dreams that didn't work out, the fucking HOA that made you tear down that porch that you didn't have the fucking...
No, but they do say that though, like the neck area is like one thing that like plastic surgery just can't sort out. Like it always says like, because apparently women go more wrinkly in the neck than men do. I don't know if that's true, but apparently like, that's one thing with plastic surgery that they haven't worked to sort out. You know, so no matter how old you are, if you get plastic surgery, it's like people will be able to see the difference because like your neck will show it. But yeah, that's the thing with plastic surgery. Like I have no problem with people doing plastic surgery personally. Like I think, you know, a little touch up here and there, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Like I wouldn't do it myself, but if other people choose to do it with their money, then that's fine. You go ahead and do that. My whole thing is, right, is like, I understand if someone has like, I don't know, an insecurity that they've had their whole lives that can just be tweaked a little bit with plastic surgery. That is fine. Like that is fine. Like in my opinion, like some people get like a cleft lip, and like if they get a little bit of lip filler, it like kind of evens it out and like kind of makes it look okay. And I feel like for people who struggle with their insecurity from that, I get it, because that's almost fixing something that wasn't their fault, you know what I mean? And so for like a little confidence booster, it's fine, I think, especially if it's fixing something that was like a medical procedure that was done that like you now has given you an insecurity. But my thing on it is like he's saying, if you're using it to like stop aging or something like that, like your main objective is to do it to stop looking older. I just think that's why, like, because I want to see what I look like when I'm old, you know. I want to know, like, I'm not, maybe it's because I am still young, so like I haven't had that feeling yet of like, oh my God, when I get old I'm gonna look awful. But yeah, I see what he's saying. Like maybe that generation and generations to come are going to have a fear of aging. I don't know. Who's to say? But yeah, I think it's just when people go too far. Like, oh my God, some celebrities who like have had so much done, like huge lips and all this Botox where the face can't move and things like that. I'm like, that's just taking it way too far. I don't think that was maybe the people who created it. I don't think that was their like vision for people to take it too far. And I do sort of blame doctors who do it to people. Like, you need to learn when to tell people no. You know, a little touch up here and there, fine, if people choose to do it. But it's like, why don't doctors tell people no when they're going too far? Because some celebrities, honestly, like older celebrities now, literally look like crazy. Like, their faces look like bad. They don't even look good anymore. Whereas if they had like a little touch up, then maybe it would have improved. I don't know. I just think sometimes as well, doctors or plastic surgeons are to blame, like the ones who let people do these things and go too far. You know? Don't know why I'm rambling about plastic surgery now, because I'm sure it was just one sentence of his joke, but you know.
Work out, the fucking HOA that made you tear down that porch that you didn't have the permit for, or whatever the fuck it was that you did, you know? Do you realize how much you don't get life if you're still trying to bang broads in your 50s? Dude, at my age, like 8 hours sleep is the new pussy. That's it. Yeah, 8 hours uninterrupted. There's nothing better than that. Meaning I wake up when I want to wake up, you know what I mean? I don't have somebody in my ear like, okay, the kids have practice today. You need to go downstairs and get some breakfast. I got to get the car washed. Just waking up when I want to wake up. It's fucking amazing. So
it is great.
I might be weird, but I think the job of an older person is you're supposed to help out younger people. You're not supposed to try and fuck them. Okay?
Oh my God.
Slow applause, you know, all right. I mean, the legal age, deeper, too. I'm that old guy that acts like he figured everything out, you know? I'm that old guy that acts like he figured everything out, you know? So I always give young people advice. Okay, I always tell women, right? I'll be like, you know, okay, here's one for you. If you're on a date with a guy at any point during the evening, if he cracks his own neck, just get out of the relationship right then and there.
What if he cracks his own neck?
All right, he's a fucking meathead. And he's gonna put meathead babies in you, and they're gonna drive tow trucks, and they're never gonna own the company. Okay? That's what it is. All right? Look for the red flags, okay? Little guy, big watch. Major red flag. Nothing wrong with the little guy, but that little guy with that fucking, maybe he has a rap album, fucking giant watch, walking around, making all this noise. For some reason, you find him adorable, so you agree to go out with them, and then he pulls up to the date in that giant truck, and that magic step appears so he doesn't fall to his death. And the next thing you know, you're in a fucking relationship with him. And one day you have a huge fight with him and he storms out. You watch him waddle down the front yard.
Oh my God, he's really thought about this. You know what I mean? Do you know what? I never really thought that I would hear Bill Burr say, look for the red flags. You know what I mean? I feel like that's quite like a my generation thing to say. But it's true. You know, if you go on a date, look for the red flags. I do, however, feel like it's literally all you hear now. It's about like red flag this and that's a red flag and this is a red flag. Like everything's a red flag these days. Like someone can literally say hello in a certain way and it's a red flag. I don't know. Like, online, sometimes you see people post these things like just when you're watching like YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, and it's like, oh, if someone says this or if someone does that, it's a red flag. And I'm like, not really. Like a lot of things that people say are quite a normal thing to do. You know, it's not a red flag to be like, don't go near them. But anyway, yeah, I am quite enjoyed this so far. And I like that he does like little impressions as he goes. Like that's one of my favourite things to do. And also what he was saying before about like it being a luxury to be able to wake up when you want. I'm only 23 and I love like when the weekends come. I literally live for the weekend. That's really bad to say, but like I live for the weekend, especially when you work. I don't know if you work Monday to Friday, but when you get into a Monday to Friday working thing, I literally waste my life away. No, not waste my life away, wish my life away. Because I'm like, I wake up on a Monday and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the weekend, you know? So I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to like, try to do more things I enjoy. One reason I got back into YouTube, you know, so I'm not wishing my life away. I'm looking forward to things. But yeah, let's carry on.
Fight with them and he storms out. You watch him waddle down the front yard. And then you're upstairs crying as you're folding his little pants. And then it finally dawns on you. I could have the exact same problems with the full-size man. For 3 years, I didn't feel safe when he held me.
Oh my God, he's really hating on short
It's like I
guys.
found a hairy 8-year-old at the mall, right? Ladies, if you have a girlfriend and she has like a sweatshirt that says namaste on it, she's a cunt. Like, how do you not see that? Why would you think that she's spiritual? I just don't. You shouldn't have to advertise that you're spiritual. You should sense it.
Namaste. This is just how I choose to live my life.
You know, she's one of those people, you know, who goes on Instagram and goes out into nature with the bathing suit up her ass and does like the fucking hard hands with like advice.
It's true.
Guys, don't forget to take time for yourself when you're fucking gathering your knowledge on your journey. If I was a dictator,
Oh,
that's
it's
one
like
of the first groups of
self-help.
people that I would eliminate.
Oh my God, that's one of the biggest things I hate, like self-help people who haven't had any training in self-help anything. Honestly, that is so true. Like when you go on Instagram and it's like, oh, you should do this and you should do that and I'm so peaceful. And if you just sit in a field and meditate and I'll show you how to breathe calmly and I'll show you how to meditate and you'll just be as happy and amazing as me with my avocado drink and my maca, whatever it's called, matcha, with my matcha, you know. I understand, you know what, I'm hearing this. This is why I think I liked Bill before, because he would say things where I go, yeah, that annoys me too, and you're now giving me an avenue to talk about it, you know? And I feel like it's especially Americans. Like, not to hate on Americans, but I feel like more influencers you do see online are American. You know, I guess it's because there's more of you. But anyway, like, you literally go on there and it's just Americans like showing off their really fancy big houses, like all the influencers, while they're telling you to be happy and feel happy and be appreciative and self-help and meditate. I mean, the reason you have so much time to do that is because you have a mansion. You know what I mean? You clearly stay at home all the time. That's why you manage to post so much content, you know, because you're at home all the time in your mansion. And your marble sides. Oh my God, like what is the thing online with like marble? Everything marble. Marble sides and everything's so clean. And oh my God, I'm so amazing with my matcha. I understand you, Bill. I understand your mindset, you know? And this isn't to be like, I don't agree with those people. Like, if that's a life you're living and you're happy with, I just hate when it's like, it just comes across so fake with some people. And that's what I hate. Like, when you go online and it's so much fakeness. Like, yeah, I'm just so amazing and I'm so calm all the time and I'm so happy. And I'm like, no, you're not happy all the time. I'm not saying come online and say that you have days where you're unhappy. But I just like, I hate, it's also stereotypical. Like avocado on toast and like matcha and like things like that, you know. I get it, Bill. I don't know why I rambled about that because Bill said it anyway. But I do agree. Maybe I should become one of those people though, that like, I don't know, come on here and like, be like, okay, we're gonna meditate now. We'll be calm, breathe with me. Maybe that's what I actually need, you know? Maybe that'll help me to stop rambling so much and stop being so rah 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 on my videos if I just meditate and drink matcha and eat avocado on toast.
Journey, you know? If I was a dictator, that's one of the first groups of people that I would eliminate. Anybody that fucking did that. And then right after that would be anybody who tried to do the hard hands but were too stupid so it looked like a grilled cheese sandwich. You ever see, okay, Tabitha, see you later. Right? It's just like... All right, so I gave women some advice, all right?
Thank you.
Here's some for the guys. Guys, if you're dating a woman who's always cold, all right? And I don't mean here, the vitals. I mean the feet, the hands, the fingers, the extremities. Almost as if her heart isn't strong enough to fucking pump the blood out. You know those women? No matter what month of the year, they're fucking cold. Every sleeve they have fucking hangs down to here. You just see like 2 fingernails hanging out. Any drink you give them, they gotta hold it like a toddler. Like...
I love that he shows
bed,
it.
They put that cadaver foot on you. You're like, yeah. You can't breed with that. All right, you're gonna have sickly little children with allergies.
He's just hating on
Kleenex
everyone.
in every room. They're gonna come out of the womb with the cold. Yeah. A few years later, they all got glasses. I can't go to school today. The pollen. Can I watch my iPad? And you're sitting there going, what the fuck happened? I played sports. What are these things? What happened? What happened? You dumped one in Debbie Blue Toes. That's what the fuck you did.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, use your head. You think she's gonna make a strong baby? She's not. All those flamingo-legged chicks, you know? Influencers. We used to call them whores. Now they're leading the herd, evidently, right? Yeah, back in the day, women like that did not survive the winter. All right? They froze to death under a buffalo blanket or some shit. That's not what you wanted. Back in the day, you ever see paintings of hot chicks back in the day? They're like fucking fullbacks. That's what you wanted. Something that could take some punishment, you know? Take a couple of pieces of plywood off the dome during a tornado. Something with a big ass your kids could hide behind as she fought off a bear and you were running in from the field. I'm coming
my
for
God.
you, Clementine, right?
I need to remember that this part of the sketch is like for advice for men, and because I'm listening to this like, whoa, dude, calm down. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I love like the scenarios he thinks of. Like nobody would even think of the things that he says, and he just says it, and like he acts it out, and it's like a little scenario. It is great, and I love just like his energy. You know what I mean? He has such a good energy and like presence on stage, and I appreciate that. That's what I look for, you know? Because I feel like that's what makes you great, when you're just so confident being on stage. And like, I'm sure he has written these lines and rehearsed it, but when he does it, it comes across so like, it's just coming out of his head. Like it's just so natural. And I wish, like if I was ever to be a comedian, if I was funny enough, I mean, I don't think I'm funny enough for that or inventive enough, but if I ever was to be a comedian, that is how I'd want to be. Like able to just like perform so confidently, but so great, and like with so much humor. You know, it would be fantastic. I just want to be like Bill Burr. I want to be like the woman version of Bill Burr on stage as a comedian. That would be what I would want to do, you know? Maybe the more I watch him, the more I will become it. And then I could just come out and be like, I am the woman Bill Burr, you know? That is who I am.
And you were running in from the field. I'm coming for you, Clementine, right? Yeah, these fucking skinny chicks, I'm telling you, they used to die right and fucking left. But over the last 100 years, you had all these inventions. Centralized heat, right? The C-section, it just keeps them alive. They make all these sickly, whiny kids, you know? Next thing you know, everybody...
The thing is though, Bill, you know, you're commenting on something that you yourself could not go through, okay? I know it's a joke, but he himself could not go through that, you know? So I imagine some women right now will be watching this, people who get like easily upset by things will be like, how dare you, you know? But yeah, that's what's great about him though. He will say things and be like, yeah, I said it, you know? That's also how I want to be. But yeah, I mean, yeah, go for it, Bill. Say what you want as far as I'm concerned.
It just keeps them alive.
Can't believe he said that.
They make all these sickly, whiny kids, you know? Next thing you know, everybody's wearing helmets. This is what it is.
So yeah, that was my reaction to Bill Burr. Now, I actually rather enjoyed that. I feel like it was just a good blend of humor and scenarios and great confidence on stage and everything I love about Bill Burr, which I know when I react to him, it's a trusty, good time, you know? I know I'll enjoy it. And yeah, it was Pixar. I feel like with him, he was like, he's really good at like when you're watching him like lifting up your mood. I really feel that way. Like when you watch him, it's like, oh my God, like you kind of leave it being like, yeah, that was good. Like, you know, he lifts up your mood, he makes you laugh. And I feel like that's what you need in life, is a good laugh and a good old bit of fun. And yeah, I do just like Bill, and he's quite honest on some topics, but also a bit controversial on topics, and I do like that too. But yeah, if you like this video and you want me to react to more Bill Burr, which I'm sure you do, because I used to a lot and people seem to like it. But anyway, yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.